Okay, so maybe I'm jumping ahead here a little bit with this video, and we know next summer already what King Gizzard has planned, but I just can't help but think all the time, and my friends that are really into the band, I talk to them about it, and they feel the same way. When I was at the show this summer at Newport, I talked to my friend Matt about it there at the show, and we talked about will they go to two sets? Is everything going to be a marathon show? They've just got so much material now. They could pull off marathon shows before the addition of Silver Cord and Petro. And now that they have those two albums, which appear to be sticking around, which is I'm here for it. I mean, they can't abandon the table at this point. And while Petro may not be a part of every show going forward, it's certainly not going to ever be rare at this point, I don't think. So we know what's happening next summer. We've already got shows booked. We know about the orchestra album that's coming, as well as another Silver Cordish type album, a live album, I believe, recorded in studio, something like that. I kind of already forget all the details on it, but we have two more coming. And okay, so B741, that stuff probably will become more like rare. It'll be something like, I don't know, paper mache or sketches or something, like songs from those albums. Occasionally you get one here and there, but not really regulars. They can't do 3-hour marathon shows 5 days a week. And I have considered that maybe what they're doing right now is just absolutely perfect, show after show being amazing every time, just leaving you wanting more. And those nights when they do play an extra 10 or 15 minutes, they go over the 2 hours or they go over the 3 hours, just makes it feel extra special. So the two sets plus an encore, which it just seems like they are there, each set being somewhere in that hour and 15-minute range, come out, do a song or two for an encore. I mean, it seems like they're there. But then would that take away from every single night being perfect? And the way that they go, that's why I think the marathon sets every night are just out. The only way they could possibly do that would be if they did 4 shows a week. But we want 5 shows a week. Let's be honest, we want 6 shows a week, but that's asking a bit much from our guys from Australia. So I don't know. I mean, and I know we've already got next year figured out. So we're jumping all the way ahead to like the end of 25 into 2026. But I'm thinking by 2026, when that summer tour's announced, I think we're getting 2 sets and an encore. Will that totally change the dynamic, though? Will there be like a first? I mean, wow, they could do so many things with that. They could play an entire, and they could do so many things. And then you wouldn't need acoustic shows. You could get acoustic sets. You could get a rave set. You could get a metal set. You could get like a best of our career type of set. Leaves a lot open. And then rather than playing, and I know they could master a set. Like right now they're kind of playing sets, but really they're just playing a show as a whole. And if they could break that, oh, come on. Calling me this late at night. Can't call after dark. I don't care if it gets dark at 6 o'clock now. All right, so I still think even with 2 sets and an encore, they could do some amazing stuff. I mean, knowing them, they would treat each set like 2 completely different shows. Yeah, like for example, maybe an acoustic set, first set, metal set, second set, one night, a rave set thrown in there one night where it's just nothing but Nathan. And even if the Silver Cord songs go away, they have plenty more, like Intrasport, Interior People, songs of this nature, Magenta Mountain, Nathan getting involved. As long as we still get that Stu solo at the end, that's all that matters in Magenta Mountain, really. So there is a part of me, maybe 1/3 of me thinks they've got the absolute perfect format. It's not broken. Why fix it? The summer was incredible. Every show, we just want more. There was a deep sadness when the Miami show ended. No more shows. So that's a part of me. But then the greedy side of me, which is a much larger chunk of me, wants 2 sets and an encore. I mean, can you imagine? You're essentially getting a marathon because these hour and 15. You ditch the openers. Yeah, King Stingray, great. People liked them. Geese, people liked them. Whatever. We can certainly live without Geese and King Stingray. Bigger venues. I don't know. So we're already looking ahead to 2026. I'm just a little excited about this band. If you haven't noticed, I don't know. I know I've calmed it down here a little bit on the channel, but really, every day I feel like I could come up with something to talk about King Gizzard related. And I still do listen to Fish. If you're subscribed to the channel because of Fish and you're like, oh no, man, he's bailing on Fish, becoming a Gizzard guy. when Fish is on tour, and I guess I could do the same video about Fish. Where are they headed? Obviously not this. Whole different scenario. Are they headed to being a band of 4-night runs and no touring? I don't know. Could be a separate video. Let's not talk about them guys right now. We're here to talk about Stu and Company. Stu and Company. I wouldn't go see Stu and Company. I don't know who the company's going to be. I'd more likely to go see Pipe Eye. All right, guys. Boom. We're out of here. I'm not into all the side projects either. I don't even really love the Murlocs. Pipe Eye, though, however, it's good for your ears. All right, boom. We're out of here. Go Cookie.